Hello there. Welcome to C Programs Lecture 1. We will write a program to find the generic root of a number. So before we write a program, we should know what is the generic root of a number. Generic root of a number is recursive sum of digits of an individual sum of individual digits of a given number till the sum results in single digit. Example, if I take 1, the sum is 1. If I take say 5, the sum is 5. If I take 9, the sum is 9. If I take 14, the sum is 1 plus 4, which is equal to 5. So if I take 99874 3, something like this, then it is nothing but 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, which is 9 and 18, 26, 33, 33, 41, 50, which is nothing but 50. Okay, 50, which is nothing but 5 plus 0, which is nothing but 5. Suddenly what I see here is I see a pattern. Okay, so the pattern is very clear. Any number that is less than 9, the number itself is a is its generic root, but if it is greater than 9, okay, it is falling within 0 to 1 to 9. Okay, with 1 to 9, which means that if I take a number and find the mod of that number, if the mod is less than 9, then the generic root itself is the number. Else, if it is divisible by 9, then the generic root is 9. Okay, so the logic here is a simple logic. Let us see how we can first find out. Hash include stdio.h. Say end in main. So let us take a number. Printf input n is equal to percentage %d scanf percentage %d and of n. Okay, now so what is the generic root? Now find the logic I have told you. First let us find the mod of any number. For example, this number. So the mod is what? The mod 9 of that number, of the number n, is the number itself mod n, mod 9, sorry, and then the number. Okay, let us see if we are having some logic here. If we have some logic here, so we will go back and then gcc minus o op gr.c. Okay, so I have to declare n, so let me declare n. Okay, so now if you see this code, I take op, so I have There is this problem. Okay, so we look at this code. So my if my n9 is, say, if my n is 5, the mod of 9 5, the mod 9 of, let me just put it properly, percentage d mod 9, I'll click percentage d mod 9 is equal to percentage d. Okay, so when n mod is my n mod 9. Okay, so just doing it extempore so that even you may like it better, because you may also end up doing something like this. So I have an OP, so let me just take, say, 7 mod 9 is 7, because a by a mod b is a if a is less than b. So this we know. Now if I take one more number, for example, let me take a big number, 78779. So the mod of that is 1. Mod of 9 is 1. Okay, if I take another large number, say, so mod of that is 4. So it is falling between 0 and 9. Now if I give, for example, 81, right, which is a multiple of 9, then it is 0. Okay, uh, so I know that anything that is divisible by 9, its generic root is 9 itself, isn't it? So I can simply write this using a conditional operator. It's a pretty simple thing. So printf generic root of n is the generic root. So what does it say? First I will take my x is equal to, not x, my n is equal to, or instead of that, let me take one number called int y. My y is equal to n mod 9, correct? So if it is equal to n mod 9, means if it is 2, right, if it is between 1 and 8, then the value is y itself. Okay, question mark conditional operator, the value is y itself, or it will be 9. I hope you understood this logic. But let us see whether this logic works, then I'll explain you this logic. So suppose if I give it a 35, so the generic root of 35 is so here I will generic root of, I have to give n here. Okay, so I think it's working fine. Okay, so generic root of, say, let me take a large number to start with. Let me take 78. So 78 is what? 78, generic root of 78 is 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 15 is 1 plus 5 is 6, isn't it? So even if I take a large number in the test cases that we looked at, so we looked at, say, 9, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9. So the generic root is 5, isn't it? So it clearly means that our logic is working. It's just a one line code. See, what I did was, the program looked very large, but if you have a little bit of understanding of logical thinking, it's easy for us to solve. So what it is, how does this conditional operator work? If I take any number, for example, if I take this number, right? So what it does is, if it is mod of 9, then directly I'll get the remainder as 5. So because the remainder is less than 9, right? So that is the generic root. So in this case, any number other than 0 will always go here. That's a conditional operator, right? If this is true, and we know in C any non-zero integer is true, so it results in the numbers 1 to 8. Now suppose if the number is exactly divisible by 9, it will result in 0. If it results in 0, for example 81, if I take, what is 81? 81 y equal to 81 mod 9 is y becomes 0. If y becomes 0, then it will be 9. So 9 will be printed. So this is what we mean by one of the example of SOI program lecture 1. I will be solving a lot of lecture problems which is also going to help you have a grip on programming and also for your interview process. Next in the subsequent lectures. Thank you very much.